Hi and welcome. You're watching Free Press Journal. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. The Asia Cup is set to be played in Dubai from the 9th of September to the 28th of September. Matches will be played around UAE. India-Pakistan showdown is expected to happen during this period, somewhere around 14th of September. The final schedule has not been confirmed or released, but what is most interesting, of course, is that this particular match is drawing a lot of attention. There are opinions on both sides about whether such a match should be played between India and Pakistan. It is amongst, needless to say, the most anticipated fixtures, especially considering the recent Pahalgam attack. The wounds have not healed for many. This is absolutely a big no-no to engage with Pakistan in any way, let alone play a game with them, even though it may be a game of cricket. 8 nations will be participating: India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, UAE, Oman, and Hong Kong. Many say if India skips, then it's like giving a walkover to Pakistan. There's big money involved. To talk about various other aspects, I have someone with me who's been very vocal on this matter. Tehseen Poonawala, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tehseen, I heard your video recently posted about, where you're saying that you're going to go on a hunger strike. You will just
Yeah.
not let this match happen. Tell
Yeah.
us, go ahead. Go for it.
So first of all, thank you so much for having me on the show.
Pleasure.
And I'm sorry, I'm generally very controlled in my emotions, but I've completely it's bizarre and it just makes me so angry. Look, an I'm a reasonable face of the opposition. And as a face of the opposition, I stood by my prime minister during Operation Sindoor. I believed my prime minister, my home minister, my Raksha Mantri, when they told us that Operation Sindoor is not over, it's paused. What led to Operation Sindoor? A bunch of Pakistani men entered 200 kilometers into my territory. They checked the pants of people, checked their penises, made them recite the kalma, and based on them, they shot them dead in the head. This was the most gruesome crime against humanity. And this followed a hate speech by Asim Munir, who then promoted himself subsequently to Field Marshal, though I call him Field or Fool Marshal. Anyways, after Operation Sindoor is paused, Asim Munir goes to the United States of America and talks of nuking India. Now, I'm not talking about having a conventional war. I'm not talking about a war with tanks and guns, which is also not good. He wants to nuke India. Remember the famous example of the dumpster and the Mercedes? India is a shining Mercedes, like a Ferrari on the highway. Pakistan's a dumpster and they want to knock us off. This is endorsed by a gentleman called Mohsin Naqvi. Now, when I hear Mohsin Naqvi speak, Mohsin Naqvi says that the Saudi interior minister had come to Pakistan. He took the Saudi interior minister to meet Asim Munir, and Asim Munir told him that India is a Mercedes or like a Ferrari on a highway, Pakistan's a dumpster, and they will nuke us. And Mohsin Naqvi endorses this. Who's Mohsin Naqvi? Not only is he the federal interior minister of Pakistan, equivalent to the home minister of Pakistan, he is also the Asia Cricket Cup head, that is the Asian Cricket Council president, and the Pakistan Cricket Board chairperson. So the head of the Asian Cricket Council and the head of the Pakistan Cricket Board, who's also the home minister of Pakistan, the federal interior minister, wants India nuked. There are Pakistani cricketers in the present day team who put up memes on their Instagram stories of the Pakistan army putting sindoor on the foreheads of our women. There is Shahid Afridi, that son of a bitch, and I'm sorry for my language, who was removing rallies. That dirty, stinking, gutter chap human being was removing rallies while Operation Sindoor is going on. With these dirty people, we are going to play cricket? Is this what we've come down to?
Tehseen, yes, I heard you and I understand your sentiment here, but I am going to put out for you the sports ministry statement. What does it say? It says India's approach to sports events, including Pakistan, reflects its overall policy in dealing with that country. What it says essentially is that insofar as bilateral sports events in each other's country are concerned, Indian teams will not be participating in competitions in Pakistan, nor will we permit Pakistani teams to play in India. But with regard to international and multilateral events in India or abroad, we are guided by practices of international sports bodies and the interest of our own sports persons. It is also relevant to take into account India's emergence as a credible venue to host international sports events. So therefore, like I take the basic point here, and we can read on. It's a very long post from the sports ministry that this is a multilateral event. It's not a bilateral event. That is one justification. I'll come to the others later. Your response.
This justification is as valid as the BJP fighting nepotism, where the entire BCCI is filled with clowns and pampered kids of politicians across party lines. All right, the latest being Mother of India's son. But Jyotir Aditya Scindia's son. But let me come to the crux of the matter. I am not asking India to boycott the Olympics. Obviously, we have common sense. You can't do it in the Olympics. We don't have the heft. I'm not even asking India to do it in the ICC tournament, which is like a World Cup. Obviously, you can't do it. But the Asia Cup, first of all, we didn't play this for so many years. So where the F that the sports ministry's commitment to multinational tournaments go, we weren't playing it for so many years. Point number two. In this particular tournament, why is this Asia Cup held? The Asia Cup is held because India, the BCCI, makes no money. Other Asian cricket councils like Afghanistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan make money at the expense of the BCCI. So you and I are going to give our money to Pakistan while the Prime Minister tells us Operation Sindoor is paused. Why we didn't play this tournament for so many years? You want to have a tournament, multi-Asia tournament, throw Pakistan out and have a tournament Afghanistan, Nepal, UAE, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Who's stopping you? Show your heft at least there. You're giving them money. Shameless.
There's another statement from Asian Cricket Council that says matches are scheduled, I'm putting it out, are scheduled as per tournament structure with no unilateral influence from India or Pakistan on opponent selection. Participation falls under standard ACC rules. So how many of these platforms sporting platforms can you boycott? I mean, that could be one question coming for you.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I may get a little personal. Say I decide that I'll come to your house and I'll abuse your parents within your house. Would you then, as a guest, have me on your TV show? You'd say, listen, whatever it may be, I won't have it. They want to nuke us. The Asian Cricket Council, whose statement you put up, the chief of that, Mohsin Naqvi, wants to nuke us. Afrida, he wants to fucking nuke us. No if, no but. He doesn't want a conventional war with India. He doesn't want a war with guns, knives, swords, which is also bad. He wants to fucking nuke us. This guy is now saying there's no India-Pak tension. Why is India-Pakistan always in the same group in any case? Anyways, I'm not going that. That is all because of the broadcasters. They are going to get money. The PCB, of which he's the president, he's the chief of the Asian Cricket Council, he's the Home Minister, Federal Interior Minister of Pakistan. He wants to nuke us and he wants our money. And I'm supposed to believe him. Over my Prime Minister who says Operation Sindoor is paused. And if Operation Sindoor is paused, not over, we can't do movies with Pakistan, which I agree. We can't have other relationships with Pakistan, which I agree. We can't have trade with Pakistan, which I agree. Why the fuck are we playing cricket with Pakistan? Multinational, bilateral, I don't give a fuck.
Why do you think is BCCI not putting its foot down? Remember, there is this tendency to pass the buck. The BCCI says it has the government approval. The government says it's the BCCI's jurisdiction. So somewhere we will have to call that out as well. Instead of, harping on this entire issue, let's call out where does the buck stop?
The BCCI, except for one or two people, is filled with pampered kids of politicians across party lines. Before I get told, it's not just Jai Shah ji, the son of Amit Shah ji. It's Jyotir Aditya Scindia ji's son who's just come in. I don't know what his fucking qualifications are. Rohit Pawar is in Maharashtra. You have Ashok Gehlot ji's son, Vaibhav Gehlot. Across party lines, right? Dhumal ji's son, Anurag Thakur ji's brother. Then you have Arun Jaitley ji's son. Why? What are these kids? Who are they? What is their qualification? These kids will go to the best universities abroad. They will hang out with their Pakistani girlfriends and Pakistani boyfriends. They will chill with Shahid Afridi. While Shahid fucking Afridi removes rallies wanting to nuke us. While Pakistani current cricketers want to put sindoor on the foreheads of our women by the Pakistan army. Are we so much without self-respect that we have to play cricket with them? I'm sorry, I'm never aggressive, but this has got me stunned. I understand.
You are aggressive and you're being abusive as well.
I can't believe this broadcast. Don't beat it. This is what the nation is saying. The nation's done with this bullshit that they're talking to us. We are done with this rubbish.
Why is it that you have former cricketers, Harbhajan Singh, Sehwag, all saying, and I'll put out Harbhajan's statement where he says that He defended the match by saying that compared to soldiers' sacrifices on the border, skipping a cricket match would be would be like a very small thing. Why do you want to do this? I mean, this is a very small matter. That is what Harbhajan Singh said. In fact, Sehwag also came under fire for promoting the match, with critics are accusing him for insensitivity towards the Pahalgam tragedy. But the fact of the matter is, many of these former cricketers whose nationalism, let's face it, is not any less than you or me, also wants.
Balls.
In fact,
They had no
Saurabh
nationalism.
Ganguly advocates for sports to continue despite the tension. So, there are quite a few of them who are former cricketers who are in favor of this.
They have zero nationalism. Their only nationalism is money. Let's be clear.
Hmm.
These are the people who promote gutka. These shameless people promote gutka. They are teaching me nationalism. जरा सामने तो आए, उनके कान पे बताऊंगा मैं, उनके कान पे बोलूंगा. They promote gutka. One of these three names you took promoted gutka. They promote betting apps. इनके बच्चे करते क्या betting? अरे don't tell them, no, don't give nationalism ka gyan to me. This is Tehseen Poonawala. My grandfather took a bullet for this country, but Gandhi ji. I don't want gutka promoters to fucking give me nationalism ka gyan. And those who promote betting apps. पैसे के लिए they sell their motherland. Shameless third grade people. Third grade people. Listen, Afrida.
So your primary argument is what? That baap bada na bhaiya, sabse bada rupaiya. It's the money talking, and all of these guys are bikao and they are willing to sell themselves, and that's why they want this match. That's your primary argument?
Forget the bikao part. They don't have the guts to. They will go. Like I told you, these people have Pakistani girlfriends, boyfriends, hang out there, chill with Pakistanis, and sell nationalism to us. Who the hell are these people? And number two, if Harbhajan thinks that it is what is cricket standing on the border, tell him not to go to the border. The dude doesn't even attend parliament. Shameless fool. What is his parliamentary record? Look, I'm just telling you. We were with our Prime Minister when Sindoor happened. I was with him, right? I went about on all national, international TV saying it is our right and our duty to smash Pakistan. We were ready for every sacrifice once and for all. When the Prime Minister said Operation Sindoor was called off, when DGM of Pakistan begged for mercy from DGM only, I stood by him. I said, listen, forget everything else. Trump is lying. I'm standing by my Prime Minister. We all stood by him unconditionally. I stood by him in SCO. He went, it's the right thing to do. But you can't fucking compare that to playing cricket. Look, in the SCO, he must have met Shahbaz Sharif and that joker Asim Munir. He must have. And I know they didn't shake hands, but I mean, they must have made eye contact. And I agree, that's a different forum. And I don't hold that against him. But this, to give Pakistan money, look, even if this was an ICC World Cup, I would.
No, but why are you saying giving Pakistan money? Let's explain, because I know there's a Congress statement which says that Indian sponsors money could inadvertently support Pak cricket board and by extension terrorism-related efforts.
I'm a Congress voter. I'm a Congress voter. I'm a Congress voter, supporter. I'm out there. Tell these Congressies also to tell Ashok Gehlot's son to resign na. वो भी नहीं करेंगे. इस हमाम में सारे नंगे हैं. Rohit Pawar to resign. What is Rohit Pawar's experience in cricket? Rohit Pawar, some fast bowler, some batsman, some gullies play cricket.
No, that's another topic altogether.
Now. So they won't do it.
That I totally agree with you.
That's a cozy club. Yeah. Now, what's the thing? How do you give Pakistan money? Like I told you, the Asian Cricket Cup is not meant for BCCI to make money. It makes a lot of money. This money is then distributed amongst Asian Cricket Councils, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Now, my question is, why should we give Pakistan money? And if we only have to give the other Asian Cricket Councils money, your question is valid. We can make another multinational tournament, throw these jokers out Pakistan, and we can play with them and give them the money. What the hell do we have to give Pakistan money for? At one end, we were after Diljit Dosanjh, for that actor from Pakistan, for a movie that was shot before Operation Sindoor. And I also didn't like that actor. I think we should have nothing to do with Pakistan. But I understood that what the sentiments are. However, I don't think you should troll people, but take it. We were after it. That movie is not yet released in India. Okay? You're telling Pakistani artists not to work in India, and I agree, because these people earn money here, go there and support Pakistan. Agreed. Then why are you playing cricket and giving Pakistan money? The idea of not having Pakistan artists in India or not to do a global tie with them is they earn money out of Indian revenue but they go and support
So who
Pakistan. And
should
we've
take
seen
the
that.
decision then, Tehseen? Is it the BCCI? Is it the sports ministry? Who should take the final call to call it off?
The
Let's
the
just say that we want this called off. Who should
if
do
the
it? Who should bear the
BCCI
cat?
if the BCCI decides that it will not listen to the sports ministry, you can pull the plug. And don't give me this bullshit that they're two separate bodies. Like I told you, all politicians and the kids are on BCCI. It is a second job for the secretary sports. I'm not asking for union minister sports. I'm definitely not asking for PMO, and I'm definitely not asking for our honorable PM. Secretary sports call करेगा ना कि भाई डंडा लगा रहे, बंद करो ये नाटक. सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स, सेक्रेटरी चलो बहुत, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स कॉल किया ना बीसीसीआई प्रेसिडेंट को, भाई बा डंडा लगा रहे, बंद करो इसको. जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स की चलेगी, बंद हो
And
जाएगी.
call it off. Okay.
पीएम
So
तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है.
Yeah, I got your point, but you have taken it as a personal mission now.
Yes.
You've kind of championing this cause, so that's why I wanted you on the program to talk about it. What is your plan? You're planning to go on a hunger strike or something?
Yeah. Now Ganpati gets over after Visarjan. I'm going to write a letter to the Honorable Prime Minister, congratulating him for SCO and requesting his interference and indulgence in this matter. If my Prime Minister does not listen and he allows these pampered kids of politicians to ruin India this way after Operation Sindoor, then I am going to sit outside his house on a hunger fast peacefully in a Gandhian way. And I don't care what the Delhi police does. It doesn't matter to me. I will do it. Because this is somebody has to take a stand. It doesn't work like this.
Right. Tehseen Poonawala, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your views, for being vocal, for being candid. As always, a pleasure having you on the program.
Thank you. Sorry, you'll have to beep it, but try not to beep it. That's the sentiments of the.
It's gone live.
It's gone live. So if there are
live on
any,
Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. So people
so
have
it's gone
watched it.
viral. So it's gone viral.
Let's
So if
hope.
there is, so 1 second, if there's any FIR, please file it against Harbhajan Singh, Gutka King, and the other persons who are promoting it. Don't file it against.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's listen in to Mr. Madan Lal, who has also spoken on this matter. He was asked about where he stands on this issue. Here's what he said.
और क्या है कि पाकिस्तान का एक ही डिसएडवांटेज है पाकिस्तान को कि वो उनके पास इतना ज़्यादा सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है इस वक्त, क्योंकि जो क्रिकेट वो खेल रहे हैं उनका जो कहते हैं ना कि परफॉर्मेंस जो है अप एंड डाउन रही है, कोई इतना ज़्यादा अच्छी नहीं रही. उसी की वजह से मैं समझता हूँ कि हो सकता है कि पाकिस्तान जो है इतना ज़्यादा फेवरेट नहीं कहा जा सकता. बट श्रीलंका और बांग्लादेश एंड अफगानिस्तान दे आर स्ट्रॉन्ग साइड्स. नहीं, देखिए कुलदीप को तो खिलाना चाहिए अब, क्योंकि एक तो बड़ा डिफरेंट टाइप और अनऑर्थोडॉक्स टाइप का बॉलर है. उसको 2020 में मारना भी इतना आसान नहीं है. बट अगेन इट डिपेंड्स कि विकेट कैसी है और उसके साथ जो कॉम्बिनेशन बना रहे हैं, 4 बॉलर से पेसर खेल रहे हैं, 1 स्पिनर, क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है कि दुबई में 2 स्पिनर और 3 पेसर खेलेंगे हार्दिक पांड्या को मिला के.